What's up everyone, welcome to another episode. Today I'm gonna be doing my review of the No.6 carbon aero wheels that I've been riding for a while now on my Bossy Strada titanium bike, and the final verdict is actually gonna be happening tomorrow. And it is going to be a little bit of a special ride because now it is 10 p.m. I'm about to go to sleep, and normally I'm not going to sleep that early, but tomorrow morning at 6:30 I'm meeting up with the guys at a meeting point that is half an hour from here. So I have to wake up at 5 to have a little bit of a breakfast and a coffee and get on the road then. It is supposed to be a little wet because I think it's going to be raining in the morning, so I got all my clothes out already. I think it's going to be quite cold, like 5 degrees Celsius. So the ASOS kit is out because that's what I love to ride when it's cold. But yeah, so much about that. I would say good night and see you in the morning. Ready to go. I mean, the sun isn't even out yet. I mean, it's still dark. It's still dark outside. I don't know if are you kind of doing these kind of early rides? Because right now I'm questioning my decisions a little bit. I guess I'm going to be happy when I'm back, but right now it just feels odd in the middle of the week to go out so early while it's still dark outside. So, enough talking, see you outside on the street. Alright, and we're out 6:30 on a Wednesday morning. Streets are nice and empty. It is quite cold, but not bad. If you're dressed properly, it's pretty fine. So I actually kind of like it so far, that it's so calm and empty out here. It also seems like it's gonna be quite a big group.
Let's go. Morgen. Andy, are you clicking, huh?
Yeah, it's this. Shit, fucking
So I'm just back because I was playing in Berlin. It's 3 a.m. and tomorrow I'm going out for another road ride. So let's say time for a shower and then time to sleep. See you in the morning. Good morning. So yeah, yesterday I played this show. Luckily it was here in Berlin, so short travels this time, which allows me to go out on a bike ride with my friends today, even though I only slept for I think 4 or 5 hours, so I'm a little bit tired. You might hear it in my voice a little bit. The sun is out, the weather is beautiful, so no excuses. Today we're doing the loop around the BER Berlin airport, so mixing things up a little bit. Made it out of the city, my least favorite part of these rides. Now we're gonna meet up with Ingo, and then airport time it is.
Weiß, ja. Hype-Musik raus.
Moin.
Guten Tag.
So the No.6 wheels, really one of my favorites right now. Oh, plane. They're so comfortable, I guess due to that wide inner width. Of course, also with a super wide tire. But yeah, very cushiony, but not slow at all. So big fan. So let's continue. Sunset ride with the boys, can't ask for more. On our way back home, and then time to order some chicken for dinner. So next time when we're gonna be cycling through Berlin, we're gonna play a little game of counting AMG, C, E and S classes. Somehow there's quite a high concentration here. So, talking about the number 6 wheels, I picked kind of a weird combination, I think, because this combination, I don't think that you can buy this at the moment. Maybe at some point in the future, because I'm running the front wheel from the 4550 group setup and the 5058 rear wheel, because I really wanted to have an as deep as possible wheel in the back, but I also wanted to have this ultra wide 28mm inner width for the front wheel, just to test out how much of an impact that's going to have on ride quality. Because I've been testing a lot of wheels in the past, and at some point I noticed they all kind of feel the same. I mean, if they're 50 grams heavier or lighter, sure, on paper it might make a difference, but in the end, when you're riding out with a bike, at least for somebody like me, it didn't really make any noticeable difference. And so I got a little bit bored of testing pretty much the same thing over and over again and just saying the same things in those reviews. But this wheelset really stood out because of that inner width of that front wheel. And I have to say, it really makes a difference. I mean, it is a carbon spoked wheel, so normally carbon spoked wheels can be quite harsh. But if you put a 32mm tire like I put on here, you have quite a nice cushiony ride without sacrificing on speed, I would say. And I'm even riding this with TPU inner tubes and not tubeless, so I guess you could also run them tubeless if that's kind of the setup that you like to do and faff around with sealant and stuff. But then you can ride it at even lower pressures and make it even more cushiony. And then in this combination at just slightly over 1,300 grams, I think it checks a lot of boxes. It is light, it is aero, it looks great with the 45 in the front and the 58 in the back. So yeah, I would say it checks a lot of boxes for me. I would say a very, very good all-rounder, and happy to see some innovation happening in the wheel space. So I'm gonna leave this wheel set on this bike for a while. As you might know, I also have a number 6 wheel set for my Bossy gravel bikes. I'm also gonna be testing those just to see how they're performing out in the woods and on gravel. But so far, I'm actually happy to see number 6 joining the game of wheel sets and high performance wheel sets out there. And I think also the price is quite nice for a wheel set that feels and rides like this. And in case you're interested to purchase one of those wheel sets yourself, number 6 was so kind to provide an affiliate link with a little bit of a discount for my viewers. So you'll find that down in the description below. That's going to give me a little bit of a kickback. So you'll be supporting the channel passively. I think I would recommend you to go with the 4550, because I think you really want this super wide inner width for that front wheel. Yeah, to get that comfort on your ride without sacrificing speed and stiffness. So I would say this is going to be it for my ride review of those beautiful number 6 carbon aero wheels. And in case you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit that like button. Consider subscribing, because I see that the majority of people watching these videos are non-subscribers, and would mean a lot to me. In case if you would support the channel by hitting that subscribe button. But if not, also fine. I'll see you back on hopefully another video. So with that, I'll say as always, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.